Michael, welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Thank you.
My question is, I'm in a position with my wife where I believe I'm being stonewalled when
What does that mean?
questions come up.
What does stonewalled mean?
Stonewalling to me is when a person emotionally and or physically shuts down communication to you, and there's no resolution to the issue or situation at hand.
And what is the most important issue or situation at hand that's resulting in her stonewalling?
This has been built up over time. What I believe the most important issue would be at hand are things like not what color should we paint the bedroom, but more philosophical or
can we get concrete?
discussions.
Are we talking about sex? Are we talking about relatives? Are we talking about vacations? What are we talking about?
We are talking about all of those issues in the sense that my wife becomes to a position of fight or flight, very almost like overwhelmed, and then she just shuts down and she'll throw out things
when
like,
did this start?
This started to come, I've been married for over 20 years. This has started to come more as life has taken on with us, family, of our own children, moving in careers, things of that nature as she's gotten older. I think it was always initially there prior to our relationship, but I think it's become more pronounced.
And tell me about the times where you offer to discuss something or ask a question and she doesn't stonewall. Give me an example of how that goes.
Wonderful.
Give me an example. Give me an example. You asked about turnips, and she said, so I just need an example of one that did go well.
An example might be where she might lead the question to me. So she's initiating and seeking information.
Okay, stop for a second. Do you hear what you just said?
Yes.
Okay. That's how you be clever from now on.
Do tell.
You diet, you exercise, and then what? Results are limited. Frustration levels are through the roof. It's a constant cycle of disappointment. So instead of giving up, give in to creatine. Creatine is a special creatine formula designed by doctors just for women. It helps reshape and tone your body without added diet and exercise. Your body will start to look tighter, smoother, and more defined. Plus, it's formulated with calcium, vitamin D, magnesium, and other proprietary ingredients that support a leaner look. No water retention, no added weight, no unwanted bulk. And creatine helps support metabolism too, so your body burns fat more efficiently. It works harder and smarter, so your clothes fit better and you feel better. So step off the scale and step into a new you with creatine. Let me get you started with 20% off your first order. Visit tonetoday.com, promo code Dr. Laura. That's promo code Dr. Laura at tonetoday.com. It's the other way around. If she's in fight and flight, that's because she is interpreting, she is perceiving your energy and interest and maybe impatience and just being a guy as a potential assault. So she protects herself. She doesn't want to be yelled at, criticized, rejected, embarrassed, whatever. A whole bevy of things. So if you want to find out about the paint color, you said that was not one of them, but let's just play with that. Then you have to figure out a way to get her to start the conversation. I don't know, it could be something so simple as, I'm sorry, I forgot. I think you wanted to go look at paint things at some point. I apologize, I forgot. Would you like to do that? I can come along, or however you want to do it. We start giving her the sense of freedom. Let me explain something using my dog. I have a poodle. I think she thinks she's a Malinois sometimes, but she's a poodle. And if she's off leash and feels that she can come and go and zig and zag, and she's at the beach and there are other dogs, she just goes and plays like crazy. No woofing, no, none of that. Just plays like crazy. If she's on the leash, she's connected to me. In her brain, she doesn't have a place to go, and she has to protect us. So you need to get her to the sense that she has a place to go without stonewalling. That's the place she goes to now because she's scared, worried, intimidated. I don't know what her history is. I don't know how you behave most of the time, but you're describing somebody who is in a very self-protective mode. And you said it got worse over time. So I don't know if she found that you would challenge her a lot and she didn't know how to respond. Whatever it is, she just got more and more closed. You can potentially open that up by being clever and waiting for her to say things, giving a compliment. Yeah, that's a good thing to bring up. That was a good question. Let me think about it. I'm not sure I have an answer right away. So she doesn't feel intimidated by how you're going to handle whatever the subject is. You just have to be clever now.
I see. Very interesting. Can I add one thing, Dr. before you go on to your next call, please?
You're from New York, right?
Yes, I am.
Cool. Next call. I know. I moved from New York, and I had to fix all that. Go ahead.
I understand. I understand completely. And I'll just say this as a statement. It's very difficult in the sense, and I will keep doing what you're suggesting.
Okay, sir, that's the wrong thing to say to me. Decide which is more difficult. Taking an approach that could possibly make things better or continuing to live your life like this. You decide which is more difficult and work from there. I'm Dr. Laura Schlessinger. My number, 1-800-Dr. Laura. Have me preach, teach, and nag at you for whatever it is you're going through.
My friend.
My wife.
My husband.
Mother-in-law.
My dad.
My sister.
I just need to know what the right thing to do is in this situation.
Call 1-800-375-2872. Let me get you focused.
Looking for you to help me get my head screwed on straight.
Okay, I'll try. It's time for you to call, okay? Now, what's my prescription for better, stronger, happier relationships? Easy. It's the all-new Dr. Laura podcast, featuring a morning monologue by yours truly and a call of the day handpicked by me. Listen daily and get a dose of my preaching, teaching, and nagging at drlaura.com or on the SiriusXM app or wherever you listen to podcasts. It's all good.